Guys, all the bonus magic is on patreon.com/slaghighpodcast. Shh. £2 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is brought to you in association with Visual Antics Apparel. Am I wearing the Visual Antics Sly Guy hoodie? Yes. Look at this sweet logo. The best logo in the game right there. It's got a sweet hood as well. And the back is just look at it. Look at this. Yeah, shawty, it's your birthday. Stunning. An absolute work of art from the boys at Visual Antics Apparel. And if you want to get this exact hoodie and look as dope as me and twerk, hit visualanticsapparel.com and search Sly Guy Podcast, or just follow the link in the description of this video, or podcast, or wherever you're getting it, and just get it. 10% off, discount code SLYGUY10 at checkout. Yes, sir. The podcast is brought to you in association with Modest Beer. Modest Beer is a beer based here in Hollywood. Originally, it originated here. Now it's getting brewed in Bangor. Yeepa, it is my beer. You want to know some more about it? modestbeer.co.uk. 15% off. Sly PA. 15 at checkout. Yep.
I'm the Sly Guy.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Sly Guy Podcast. I mean, wow. I honestly don't know what to say about this. This was a fever dream of an episode. It went from here to there. It was Gen Z heavy. I don't know what to do, how to think. I learned that the flop era is something that I didn't think it was. I assumed the flop era would be something that's going to happen to a man of my age when you hit your 40s. The freak McPeake was in telling me it's something entirely different. That was an awkward conversation. But we had a lot of fun. Very silly episode. It was gatecrashed as well by a certain Mr. William Thompson, which just added to the bizarreness of the entire episode. But it was fun. It was a lot. It was an experience. And again, just enjoy this week's episode with me, Rachel McPeake, and William Thompson.
You don't like to have these too close to you as well? You don't.
No, you know what I like? I like to just have a vibe with people. I like people to just be like, because this podcast just a couple of guys having a conversation. You know what I mean? Just a couple of. I mean, pick a lighter drink to have.
Sorry. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry.
We're off. No, it's okay.
Sorry.
Listen, the people can see.
I was not ready.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to give some juicy goss, shoot. Shoot. Let's have it.
Okay.
So, what is this drink you're drinking?
Right. So, could I get first of all? Can I address the elephant in the room?
Okay, don't call me that because I'm on drugs now. I do not be fat anymore. Thank you.
We'll go on to Zempic in a second. Could I? You were late, right? Can we just said? He was late.
No.
Right? No. So defensive already on the defense. Right. But it was good because I was able to go get breakfast and coffee somewhere. Could I get fucking parked in Hollywood? Could I get parked anywhere near Joxer? Anywhere near Baytree? I was going to go to Baytree.
You're in the car park?
I know, I don't want to walk from there.
I mean, it's
like
not
100 yards. I'm like, no, I'm not walking there. The traffic wardens in this town are insane. Like, you can't leave your car for 5 minutes without them being sniffing. There's
nothing else to do.
Sniffing around it. I think they do laps though. You cannot leave your car for 5 minutes. Anyway, couldn't get parked anywhere. So end up just like a man in front of Suter & Co.
Alright, to Suter & Co. You can give a shout out there if you want. But we're Team Joxer here, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's a chocolate chip syrup iced latte. It's very
Is it tasty?
It's very sweet. It's good. Yeah.
It does sound like it would melt your teeth.
Also, I'd like your opinion. I'm not sure if I was gonna say barkeep. That shows where I am most of the time. Barista. The barkeep. The barkeep. I wasn't sure if he was flirting with me earlier. Okay. Can I have your opinion on this?
Okay.
So went in. He may watch this podcast. And he was like, he's been very friendly, like chatting away and stuff. He was very looks like a Christian twink.
Right. Okay.
Which is very my type.
Like
by the
Shane.
way. Yeah, pretty much. But like you know, like physically. Good looking guy though, like, you know, attractive.
What Christian twinks aren't?
Yeah, so no, they are my type. I'm a big fan, but I like to, you know, like the thought of like converting them. Anyway, first of all, he was like, "I love your hair," straight away, and I was like, "Oh, thanks very much." Okay. And I was like, "Shit, well, just get me a coffee," kind of thing. And we were chatting away, and do you know, like when someone's very chatty to you, like make a conversation, like, "What are you up to today?" Like, you know, all this. He started talking about his hair, talking about like other people's hair and stuff, like chatting away. And then he was just very, like, running me through all the tray bakes and stuff. And I was going, is this a lot? Is this Hollywood customer service, or is this just He's just being friendly. And then when I went to leave, he gave me the coffee and he goes, you have a good day. And I went, okay, I get a straw for this. And he handed me like, one of those like red and white straws. And he was like, there you go, red to match the hair. Is that flirting?
I feel like either flirting or you are gay.
Oh, yes. Well, that's the thing. I don't know.
I feel
I
like
was
it's...
was he just being friendly, or am I just broken and think everyone's trying to flirt with me?
I mean, it could do.
Like-
Now, I mean, if he was trying to be a wee bit like, maybe, he could have been a bit less like weird and Christian-y with it. You've got nice hair. Have a nice day now.
No, he was very like, like a black t-shirt, silver chain. Because the Christians will do that.
Yeah.
Christians will hoodwink you. They'll have tattoos and everything, and then they'll be like,
Of the Lord, though.
Have you heard of our Lord Savior? Like, remember? So I'm talking about everyone in the country. Do you remember Guilt Trip?
Oh, no.
No,
I have invested interest in Guilt Trip.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Why?
Because one of my best friends owned it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
I loved Guilt Trip. I loved Guilt
Is
Trip.
that for real, or is this
For real.
right? Okay,
Orange
good.
in Orangefield.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore. It's gone, isn't it?
It's gone, R.I.P.
There was a really. Do anyone watch this?
That probably.
Probably.
I
There
mean,
was,
thousands of people do.
Like,
This
we
is
were.
popular on though.
Who's this?
Speaking of popular, look who it is. It's the young guy looking so sweet.
There's
With the haircut.
There's a wee sweet.
What's up, fuck?
Come and join in here for a wee
Yeah.
second. You come say my name.
I just decided to gatecrash.
Just here we go.
Very sweaty.
Oh,
We're talking about
we'll feed you like a baby bird.
what are we
you know?
talking about? We're talking
Guilt
about the
trip.
people on guilt trip, but fancying people.
Right.
This
Yeah.
guy was either A, flirting with Rachel in the coffee
Or
shop,
he was just a
or
bit of a twink. Do you
you
know
are
what I mean?
gay.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He goes, "You've got
around-
lovely hair. Do you like coffee?"
I had this exact conversation with
Was
her
it with
5
him?
minutes ago.
Yeah, was it you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was. I don't know. He just
Certainly
like,
not a twink though.
there was just like a lot like
You're an
like,
otter, mate. Harry Otter.
otter.
And Swaggered. It's us.
It's a bear and otter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's bra bear.
Yeah, bro, bear.
Bro, bear.
Harry Otter.
This is like Severance. See these
Yeah,
colours.
like people
So
even
this is
see
red.
like
Does
this.
anyone want? No one can see you, Dave.
No, but it doesn't matter because me and Willie are one and the same.
We
Yeah.
are. Spirit
But
brothers.
yeah, I was saying that like Christian twinks are kind of my type.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Not a fucking clue.
No.
No.
What's a Christian?
He said
twink?
Shane.
Yeah, well, you look like a Christian, but you're
Yeah.
twink.
Right. Okay.
I know.
So that's kind of
I don't.
what I'm going for.
I've narrowed my type down to 2 types.
Okay.
Women and men.
They go as one.
We knew this already.
Human. Human and non-human. That's
Nice.
some dogs just got them
This is
titties on them. All 6 of them.
In the hentai.
You're like the Roma badge. Very niche. Sorry, we'll just watch football.
I don't.
You don't realize
You
how
get it.
big your dick is till it's in a hamster. Now,
No.
my 2 types are of women. If it's
Okay.
guys, it's twinks. I love my twinkie
Yeah,
winkies.
see, like a twink.
Love my twinkie winkies.
Yeah, I like a sexually ambiguous man, androgynous kind of man.
Like
Yes.
the guy who sings in Placebo.
Yeah. Sure.
Like Marilyn Manson, mid-90s, that'd have blown your fucking tits off.
No.
But you know what though? If you're like,
what about the allegations?
they're
They weren't out
cleared.
in the mid-90s.
They're
It's just
cleared.
the
We
guy-
have
Sweet.
the allegations.
He's been through the
We
courts
must
and he's
consider the
and he's-
allegations.
And he's innocent.
Yeah, he's innocent.
Manson's back.
Yeah.
Good to see it.
He's a beautiful person.
Now,
Beautiful person.
now they've cleared
Person,
him.
yeah.
Now they've cleared him. They need to get Kelly. Get him cleared as
So
well.
what's your type? Sorry, just
If it's a girl, as much as I love going, personality is important. It doesn't matter. Big fake lips, big tits, small woman.
so was that your type?
That's one of
That
my
sounds like
types.
a rap.
Okay.
Yeah. big tits, big small woman.
Is that Kendrick?
See,
That was crazy.
fake lips, fake hair, eyelashes.
Really? I thought like most people didn't like that.
Speak for your god. Oh, I love them.
Big lips and stuff as well.
I love big lips.
Like Katie Price.
Honestly, not like Katie
Not
Price
now.
if she was 5'2".
Have you seen Katie Price recently?
Yeah, I've seen
It's
her.
rough gear.
She's really blow in the face.
She's got the Ozempic. She's got the Ozempic legs.
Fuck's wrong with that?
You
Yeah.
don't have Ozempic legs yet.
Yeah, they-
You haven't got the weak pelvis.
No, he's
People
squeezed.
get-
You wouldn't know. You
No,
certainly
I really
wouldn't.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I know.
But yeah.
Because this is not a Christian twink, and you're not a
No.
whatever that
Oh
style
no,
is.
this would not
No,
work. I'm
yours
too
isn't.
rough for her.
Doubt it.
My other type, trust me. My other type is I love an emo or a goth.
Oh yeah, goth girl.
Oh, like the singer of Paramore. You'd like her, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I.
You're like, you know, your goth muscle mommies as
Avril
well.
Lavigne.
I don't like a woman being stronger than me.
I do.
What
Yeah,
about Rhea
I do
Ripley?
like
I bet
it.
you fancy her.
Oh, Rhea ripped me.
You went so Chinese there.
You went,
Rhea Ripley.
just
I was trying to say Rhea
lost the
ripped me and
ability.
got too
Yeah.
excited by the prospect of it.
Yeah. No,
That's it.
I don't really have a type. I like all men.
But see, just across the
All
board.
men.
Slag.
Just all. You know?
You
You know, like-
a slag, darling.
I have no preference for like hair color, race,
Or
nothing.
hair.
I feel like
Or
you're
hair.
evil.
I like a baldy as well. I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
I feel like I'm your
Yeah.
evil puppet right
I know
now.
this
Yeah.
would be. We should go on Britain's Got Talent and just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you say.
Right, Alicia, you fucking slag.
I don't know. Like I'm
sorry.
sort of. The only thing I wouldn't have gone for is like, you know, like a really really big guy, like really big,
What do you mean?
like, you know,
Tall?
like a big guy. You know, people
Tall?
like go for them.
Tall?
Like what?
I don't really consider you a big guy.
Big in height?
Big or fat? Like
Big
are you
fat
talking-
bastard!
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Are you talking about like the whale?
Yeah, but maybe,
Or are you
maybe like a
talking
little
like-
smaller than that.
I mean, like Dave
Just like big
Bautista
guys.
or The Rock.
You know what? Like when girls are like, "Oh, he has to be
Am I
bigger than
hurting
me."
your knee?
Does he
No, I
fuck?
love it.
Does he fuck? I like a wee skinny man.
But you wouldn't.
No.
You'd say no
Me
to
too.
a fan of
Although
balls. The
I'm
Rock.
kind of getting. I was saying recently, I'm kind of getting into the chubbies. Do you know what I mean?
Into the what?
Into the chubbies,
Chubbies.
chubbies,
Like
fatties.
Fat people.
I know what chubbies are. But if you don't like big,
Fat
when
men.
do you stop?
Like not the wheel,
Okay.
but somewhere a bit less than the wheel. But
Okay, someone who's out of breath tying their shoes, is that too much?
yeah,
Okay. Someone who's slightly out of
Yeah.
breath going upstairs, is that too much?
yeah.
Is it the out of breath that get? Is that the thing
Also,
that gets you?
Why are you really focusing on the out of breath
know.
aspect?
That's how I judge fatness.
That's how we're doing it. I also am getting into short kings as well,
Oh,
but my definition of short might not be.
what would you
How
say?
short,
short
short?
king?
My height is short to me, but that's acceptable to me now.
But you're tall.
I'm 5'7", not that tall.
Freak.
Yeah.
5'7".
Fucking Andre the
so.
Giant
What are
over
you?
here.
What are you, 5 foot?
5'5", man.
Are you
You're
sure?
a short king.
Yeah.
He is a short king.
I am
I
big
would.
short
I
king.
think my height and less is short for me.
McCagney's a short king too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's also like 5'5".
Yeah.
But like most women, not
5'7", short
most,
to you.
but like a lot of women will not date someone the same height as them, which is crazy. That is
Speaking
crazy.
of McCagney, I did a podcast with him yesterday, and
you
someone
did?
asked him a question, being like, "What does James McCagney really loves?" And he just, for some reason, butted in and went to the human cock, and it was like iced coffees. It's such a funny.
I haven't seen
funny
him in
one.
ages.
Yeah,
Where is he? Where does he be?
Mara,
Me and him working on something.
Is he
Working
not in
something
Belfast? No, he was in Belfast.
he left.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he's left.
He's left.
He's moved. You know what he is? Nomadic. So was this guy flirting? What would you have
Yeah.
said if you were if she wanted a straw?
Yeah, the Christian
what would you say?
was the Christian twink flirting.
Give me the scenario.
Oh, sorry, you
again.
didn't.
Go for
Sorry,
the-
you weren't
go for
here.
the straw thing.
You just went,
Like-
this guy looks kind of gay. Was he
Yeah,
flirting?
he's like potentially. He was just repeating the same story again. They're just like chatting to me loads whenever I was ordering coffee and stuff.
Mm.
And then first thing he said, like, he was like, "Oh, I like your hair," and I was like, "Thanks." And he goes, "Just get it
Yeah.
done." And I was like, "No, no." And then he was just chatting away the whole time. And then at the end, he was like, "Oh," he goes, "He handed me, you have a good day." And I was like, "Oh, can I grab a straw?" And he was like, he handed it to me, and it was like one of those red and white
Right.
ones. And he was just like, "There you go, red to match
I
the
would.
hair."
I would fuck it.
And I
No,
was
I
like-
would say things
That's
that would get
not
me.
flirting.
Let me try.
It was
Out of the
it was
game.
weird though.
Let me try out of the game flirting. Say this is me back in the game. Let's go
You
through
know?
that scenario. I'll be that guy.
You back in the game?
Yeah, I'll like say this is me. This is
Okay.
me trying to flirt. And I don't think good at it. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, nice hair. You look better on my bedroom floor.
Why would my hair be
I'm
on the
also
floor?
Yeah.
here in this scenario doing
Do
this.
you like that? Yeah.
My hair on the floor,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
pulled out, like weave.
I don't know. Maybe. Do you want some more coffee?
I would think of this like a scheme,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah. There's your coffee.
Like, no, this is just weird.
There it
yeah.
is. Take it.
I'd be like, okay.
Do you like Marilyn Manson?
This is like 1 star in Yelp.
But
This
hold
is
on. So you're
already-
going out, but you need a straw. So you say
Do you what?
you want a straw? I take it.
Is this you back in the game?
Yeah. No. So yeah. So
This
you.
is- this is-
you've
ne-
asked
never
me
leave-
for,
never
ask me
leave
for
your
a
wife.
Ask me
Never
for a
leave it.
straw.
Can I get a straw?
Yeah, you can. Heyo. Do you like the suck stuff? Am I good at this? Or is this
Oh, dude, you're
No,
creeping me
shit.
out, and I am weird.
It's the.
I
it's
don't
the
know if he was
hesitation.
flirting. I think it sounds like he was just being nice.
I don't know. Maybe,
You know what you need
maybe I
to
just
do?
think everyone's flirting with me.
You are
know?
you
Potentially.
you have confidence.
You do have it. You
Like
have that.
you know what she did? She just came into this building, sat on my seat, and left her handbag here. Like that's
No,
confidence.
I did see Fossey at the door,
Uh-huh.
so
Now,
I
listen.
knew people were in the building.
That was
So I was like,
confidence.
right, I'm coming in.
But what you need to do is
You
need
were
to go
also
back.
late, so I was here.
No, I given you a heads up. I was late, so that's okay.
I was going to sit.
You
in my
didn't
car.
say thank you. You didn't say thank you
I know
once.
To be fair,
this is what we're like.
it was
we are.
so- it was-
we are Vance and Trump.
It was So,
Just make the deal.
Because I was in here, then you texted me being like, "Are you inside?" I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "I'm downstairs. Do you
And
want
I
a
was
coffee?"
just flirting
And I was just like,
again. Are you inside?
"Can I get a straw? Can I get a straw?"
So you know what you need to do? What I'm saying, as you're like a confident woman, and it's great to see. Go back in and just ask that guy straight up. Just go in. Tell me this. Are you interested in me? Or are you gay? And that's
I
what
am
you
quite.
do.
I am quite forward, like with
Yeah.
people
Go in and just say,
person,
yeah,
so.
I've had the
Yeah.
straw, and I want to know, are you gay or do you fancy me?
Are you gay?
What's up? Because
Or
if you,
both.
yeah,
Are you gay
and do
and
you
fancy me? Am I confusing you sexually?
Is this
Am I
problem?
fucking your
Am I
shit
confusing?
right now?
I was saying he's like got that, that Christian, like black t-shirt, chain, like tattoo sort
I
of
think
Christian
chains
vibe.
are a problem.
That's not.
That is Christian. Guilt trip.
It's not.
Oh, can we get back to guilt
Right,
trip?
back to guilt trip. Let's go.
Guilt trip. They lure you in with their tattoos and their motorbikes and stuff. Big Christians. Big Christians. They
And
lure
that's
you
what
in.
you like, the Lord and a tattoo Lord.
I was also right. Sorry, I'm jumping, but like I was explaining the other day to the Southerners, the Free State, right, that Protestants love sweet stuff.
No.
What
do.
like? In what way?
Like, because like a lot of them don't drink and stuff. They love like their ice cream and their like tray bakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
All the Protestants come. All the tray bakes come from Protestants.
Fucking shit she talking.
I mean, she's talking about free peas, I think.
I had 3 Smirnoff Ice before I came.
In like Morelli's,
Yeah.
little ice cream parties. They love it. They love an ice cream.
I mean, everyone like. Well, no, I suppose.
I feel like the Protestants like sweet stuff more.
Yeah.
Try
What,
it out.
and then if we're
So.
just we're just labeling people, what do the Catholics like more?
Riding.
Riding, yeah, they do like that. Unprotected.
Willy Wonka,
Yeah.
Protestant.
Yeah.
Ah,
Willy Wonka, yeah.
Willy Wonka.
That's why it's got those wee orange dudes. It's working with them there at the lodge.
Willy Wonka's definitely a Protestant.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And he's called William Wonka. That's
William,
like,
yeah.
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 King William of
Jesus.
Wonka.
Is Bill short
Yeah.
for... Does anyone call you Bill?
No.
Right, it's
Call
just
you
Bill.
Billy.
Call me Billy, which I don't enjoy.
Bill?
Don't enjoy Willy.
Billy.
Unless
But
I've had a
you
few.
do.
People call you Billy all the time.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. That's why they call me it.
Oh, I call you Will.
Do you like Wills, which I find weird?
Wells, Wee Wheels, or Well. Well's probably my favourite.
Hot Wheels.
What about William?
William's weird. I don't like being called William. Even though
William
it's
takes too long to say, I think.
If you say it like a black person, it's pretty cool. William.
What's that, Will?
William.
See, I don't think I've ever called you by your name ever. I usually greet you with "Hey, fuckface."
Yeah. And then what do you call me?
Cross-border rat.
Because, CBR.
You are CBR.
Someone called me McPeake the other day, and I like McPeake
Big
though.
freak.
McPeake.
All right.
Oh my god.
Was he flirting?
It's like the boxing all over again, Freak McPeake. Which remember someone called out my name in the box and they just went unknown. All of my stats were unknown.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys,
I thought you were trying
Freak
to be
McPeake.
weird with that and you're just trying to be mysterious.
It didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Because it wasn't my choice.
No.
It was
Super
just made
Freak
up.
McPeake.
Freak McPeake is a really good boxing name.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I think with Rachel go
I made
there?
I made
No.
the mistake the other day of sending Mickey a screenshot. Yeah, so like I was lifting yesterday, right? And the Rocky soundtrack came on. Great song to be listening to. So I screenshot it, sent to Mickey because Mickey loves that shit. And then he was like, then he immediately went to the boxing group chat and went, guys, boxing again this summer.
I keep telling him no.
And the whole chat was just then flooded. Everyone was just like, absolutely no way.
See
And
if
I
I
was like,
listen to you fucks
it's like
talking about
I-
fighting again.
I wouldn't do it again, to be honest. I couldn't do it a third time.
What I would like to do instead,
I think.
hidden cameras, comedians
Yeah.
go flirting. I'll commentate on that.
I would love to do a comedian's dating show. You know, like Blind Date?
But it's only blind people.
Yeah, it's
That'd be dope.
just blind men, yeah.
One
I would
blind,
love
one
to do it.
stinking.
Yeah.
First dates.
That'd be a great game show.
Thing is,
Stinking
though,
or something
like,
wrong with you.
Like
And
all,
you just have to guess
all of,
what it is. Are they just stinking or is there like...
I'm actually
Like-
like, sweaty,
Problem?
sorry, you can probably smell it.
but all the big comedians are all married and stuff, so like they can't do it.
Yeah.
Well, you could do it, like, if you want.
Cheeky bitch.
All the big comedians, do you know what I mean? All married
Let's
kids.
get them in.
I heard Tim describe you as up and coming earlier, which was hilarious.
That's how I went, I've been up and coming.
I've been coming for 5
then he
years.
went, well, you're,
When am I
you've
coming?
come, you've up and came.
You should have said I have
That was
come.
good.
Look right
Yeah.
there.
You're like, when does this period end?
Who was in with you today up there?
Like,
Did we get my hippies, guys?
But were they all in or was it just the two of them?
No.
Nice. Did you say
Sorry.
loading?
I
They're
finished
all-
the noisy drink.
Nice. I know.
Sorry.
Like this is classic. That's another power move, bringing an iced drink onto
Yeah.
the podcast to shake it.
She is a
Yeah.
part. Yeah,
You know what we should do? If we could get someone to bring the camera and carry it, we'll go round to the
Yeah.
to the coffee shop and find out. Yeah, you gay or you fancy her or what, man?
Yeah.
Like
Go
we
find
just,
out. Would someone go find out for me?
we look like two paramedics.
I
It'd be
openly
like-
would do that.
He was good looking though as well.
We go up
He was
together.
cute.
I'm like, you have to fuck one of us.
Well, you have to fuck one of
You
us.
have to fuck
You
one.
have
I
to
have
choose.
a suit
Pick
in
one.
the car. I could put my suit on
Can I
and
wear
be
it?
the host. I'd be like, you're on this game show. We actually have your dad. And we're going to kill him unless you fuck one of
We
these
have
two
your
people
dad,
here.
so here's your daddy.
Would you do blind date? Like, if it's a panel show kind of style thing? I would love to do it.
No.
Sign me up. Just a bit of crack.
But then
Bit of
here's the
crack.
thing. Would you do it with other
No.
comedians or would you do it with general public?
No, general public, obviously. Jesus.
Because how I flirt's really
couldn't- you
mean,
couldn't
so
put-
I don't think it comes
You can't put the
across well on
comedians up
camera.
again. The comedians don't fuck other comedians.
That's not what I've heard.
Is that true?
That's... No, they don't.
No.
No. So, yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Actually,
Yeah.
there is a surprise, a shocking lack of writing between
Yeah.
comedians.
Do you know what I think? Should we just who all do we know that has read each other? We should just put it out there.
No,
Let's tell everyone.
certainly not.
Certainly not. You became full... What
I
was
know,
this? Oh, my God.
You just
It was like
went full
Malone Road.
DP.
Like,
Yeah,
oh my God, certainly
absolutely
not. Absolutely not.
Absolute disgraceful.
Yeah. So you wouldn't do it? No dating shows?
Because I'm dead cheeky when I flirt, so I think people would be like, this
They'd
guy's
like-
just really mean.
This guy's just an asshole, yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
Okay.
as you've learned, I'm pretty good at flirting.
I've never seen you do it.
Do you like sucking stuff? I
Yeah.
think was one of your lines.
Yeah, do you like that? Do you? Coffee and stuff, and
Coffee and
dick.
stuff. Yeah.
What about that?
God.
Yeah, cockachino. Do you like that? Do you?
So
eh?
you shaved your
Yeah.
head, no one else have shaved? My nipples.
Yeah.
It shows how active my love life is. I'm thinking about an interaction with a barista for like an hour, being
But
like,
then-
guys, is this a thing?
But
You know,
I
'cause
think.
I'm off the apps and everything. I'm off everything.
And here's how
Are you an app guy or are you off the app guy?
We were both apps people. Apps people.
I go off and on them, and then
Yeah, I'm off them.
The guys come on. Guys, I've only so much hours in the day.
And what about
I'm off
you
it
and the apps?
altogether.
Is there a difference between flirting with guys down there and flirting with guys up here?
Down there.
Yeah.
Um,
Over the dirty rap border.
that's all I meant.
That sounds so
That's all I meant.
disrespectful to people down there. But I mean
No, there's no difference. There's just more diversity. Which is
which
good.
means gross. You'd rather be here then.
Oh no, shit.
We're recording, you know this?
Yeah, I know. I love it.
You're like,
I
yuck,
love
diversity.
That means
Yuck.
it goes full Kardashian. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yuck.
Oh, you just said
So-
yuck. Yuck.
Cut it.
No,
clip it.
no, it's just more diverse.
Oh, I eat loads of Asian food.
I do.
Doesn't
I do.
matter.
Oh, can we? Oh, sorry, we'll do. What do you want to know about the apps? Sorry,
I
what
want
was
to.
I
So I want to know what the differences are between up there and or down there and up here.
No one knows me from comedy in Dublin, which is good.
As opposed to up here where
Yeah,
no
we're
one knows
like-
you from comedy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying.
William Thompson,
Bye,
everybody.
thank
What
you.
a
I've
treat.
walked out. Yeah. You don't get anyone being like, "Oh, I saw you on a podcast," and I go, "That's not. That's
You know
not
what?
good. That's not
Right.
good.
Again, this
I don't
is.
want to know this."
I'm going to do some more lessons and my how to do things. I reckon.
Mm.
Right. So say you're I'll be you, right?
Oh God.
And then you flirt with me as a guy about seeing you do comedy.
Are you me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Being like, haha, didn't expect to see you here. Lol.
Incorrect.
Is that me?
You're not right, are you?
What else did they say to me?
Like that?
They're
Thank
like-
you.
Oh, they're like, thought I recognised you from Tea With Me. Okay.
I don't drink tea.
You sound like a bot.
I know.
You do,
Listen,
it's
I'm
like
killing the
a
game.
bot. But like, I mean, it doesn't happen that often. But like, it's just I like not having anyone know who I am. Like, I'm not like anonymity, you know, on the apps. Which is
Yeah.
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
I used to be on the apps many years ago,
You weren't on
Probably-
the apps for too long though.
decades ago.
Yeah. You
But
weren't.
I feel like it's I feel like it's a different world now.
I do remember your stories about jumping over someone's gate, wasn't it?
No,
Yes, yes, yep.
I locked somebody in their house
And then ran away.
and ran away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's different. yeah.
Because they were a catfish.
Yeah.
And they were going to try and kill me.
I get catfished all the time on apps. Can
Uh-huh.
I just say, men are just as bad. Men will take one photo every 3 years and then
Yeah.
and then use it, and I show up. I think I told you this before. I showed up to a date and I didn't recognize the guy because he was so much heavier than his photos.
Oh, but then you
And I
just
was
say,
going, it's not the girls, just the
Yeah.
girls that are doing this.
but maybe
It took
did
me
he?
like how embarrassing. Could you imagine like someone taking
Yeah.
a second to be like, oh, they're like, and there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah,
But please advertise
yeah.
the goods. You know, goods as described.
I would have been like, listen, you know, it's winter. Sometimes you need that extra
Because
hibernation
I think
bulk.
this was May time.
Oh, no,
so it's
it's
a kind of
Unfortunate. And has there ever been? Because this is what I think that the downside of the apps are now. I think if you look
Yeah.
at something serious, you always have the grass is greener in your mind. So if you were to go on a date with somebody in the real world and maybe it wasn't the best first date,
Yeah.
you'd still go and try maybe another one, and then it might work. Whereas if the apps are
Yeah.
like done on to the next, and then you
Well,
may
it's,
miss.
it's like choice fatigue as well. You got too much. You know, whenever you got all these channels and like streaming services, and you just can't pick something to watch.
Yeah, or
and
whenever you
stuff
go to like a buffet, like Cosmos, there's just too much going on.
God, remember Cosmo? Is it still there?
Oh yeah,
Is it still there? Oh my
like
God.
why have you got macaroni mixed
Everything.
with a curry?
Do they do sushi?
They do everything.
Do they?
Cosmo everything, but then you'll go and you'll be like, oh, garlic bread, because it's all you can
and fill it
decide
in.
on.
Oh, you never fill it. Don't go for carbonated stuff or carbs. The two carbs.
On a date, is this or
No,
just
on
generally?
a buffet because you're not.
Yeah,
Go for the meat. You need to get your money's worth. Always go for the meats.
yeah, and that's also keto friendly as well for athletes like myself.
Have you ever done keto? Keto's
Yeah.
very good, I have to say.
I liked it, but then
It's
also
insane, but it's a crazy diet to be doing, but the weight just drops.
but then I started
drops.
thinking about my wee like arteries and all. I was like, this can't be good for that.
I think a lot of it's water weight as well because you're not
Mm-hmm.
eating any carbs, so like the water weight just disappears. But like it's crazy because you're eating like butter and fat, cheese, meat,
Mm-hmm.
like fish. You know, you're eating like really high fat stuff, but the weight's just falling off you. It's crazy.
Yeah, because that's the logic, isn't it,
Like-
behind having fat? Is it if
Yeah.
you're not like, because you always starve yourself of fat, you think you can't have fat, then your
Yeah.
body holds on to the fat.
Well,
You need a bit of
have
fat.
you ever we're really getting into it now.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever been in ketosis, which is whenever you're, I don't know what it is when your body's.
I thought that was bad breath.
What are you thinking of?
Halitosis.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Perfect. Like when you go for a piss and it smells like bacon.
No.
Have you ever had
Because
that?
then I might be like, give me a cup.
It's like it smells like smoky bacon.
No.
That's ketosis.
Oh, right, okay.
Because
'Cause
I
I've
can't
heard of what
I can't
ketosis
remember the
is, but-
science, but your body's excreting something when it's breaking down fat or breaking down something in your body. Now, ketosis is not a great place to be because
No.
you're kind of in starvation mode a little bit,
Uh-huh.
but you're also losing a lot of weight. So if you want to lose baby bells for breakfast, what's going on? Like that's like the keto life.
See, I think
Very
everybody
strange.
has. But wasn't that like a wee bit like the Atkins diet? It was a bit sort of
Extreme.
fat-based. And
Yeah, like it does work though.
Mhm.
It does work, but it's just very hard to maintain because you can't eat any carbs. So you're
Yeah.
like you're kind of starving.
See, that's what I'm trying to do
All
at
the
the
time.
minute now, is try to find a something to lose weight that will mean you can
Segue.
live life, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and eat what you want to within reason. It's portion size, and that's my problem. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
on the drugs.
On the drugs.
Inject myself. Yeah. But I'm not doing like Manjaro or Ozempic. I'm doing heroin. That's
Just
those guys always look.
quick. And a much better time as well.
Do you know what? I actually did an audition for a role. Somebody was a drug guy, and I didn't get it because I was too fat. They were like, your
They're
audition.
There's no way.
It was
There's
like,
no
your
way.
audition was great, but you don't have a drug problem.
Yeah.
You know. So I managed to get in. They just gave me another role in that show because they liked what I did, and I appreciate that. But then I was like, nah,
Just switch
this
the
is.
rules, you know.
But now, yeah, so I'm trying the old Manjaro for a while to see if that works.
No, I didn't know what that
Let's see
was,
how
so
it
you
works.
might have to explain to them.
Well, it is like it's in the same sort of ballpark as like an Ozempic.
Ozempic's
think-
brother,
Yeah, you could say so,
skinnier brother.
but it's slightly different.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm doing it. It's basically like, I think how it works is a bit of an appetite suppressant, and
Yeah,
similar to if you're an alcoholic, you know, when you drink, there's drugs you can take that make you like reject drink. I think if you eat too much, you just feel nauseous.
To be
and gross.
fair, like you say, appetite suppressant. One of the like best pre-workouts is just like a situationship. Do you know what I mean? And like a breakup. No,
Yeah, just to get you.
just break up with Catherine, and then
No.
you'll drop like 6 stone.
Yeah,
That's the
but
thing.
then I'd be
Revenge body, like that's the kind of thing. The great, they talk about the forbidden pre-workout where you look
Yeah.
you look at all the texts, all the
Yeah.
screenshots and stuff. Like, if you want to lose weight, end a relationship,
but I
get
don't.
into situationship.
But then what I would do would be sad and eat, and I'd be like, no.
Do you see? It depends. Are you an eater if you're stressed or sad?
Oh, aye. That's
you
the
see,
problem.
if I'm stressed or sad, I don't eat. So that's it. Which is like God's
So
gift.
see, would the opposite effect?
Yeah.
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 Imagine like we were married
Yin
and
and
then we
yang.
split up and we're both sad about it. You get super skinny and I get super fat. I'd be so sly.
Yeah.
And then like if we were to walk and meet each other in the park and like or we had kids and stuff, they'd be like, look,
You've
you'd
thought
be
about
like,
this a lot.
look how stinking your dad is.
Here-
Like,
here are these.
that'd be what happened with
These little
Catherine. They'd be,
sushi-loving
"Look at your
children,
dad."
you
And I'd
know?
be in a wee wheelchair and all, sorry to diabetes. You know, it'd be
All
terrible.
the children being like, "Is this organic?" You know,
Yeah.
that would be.
Do you know what I like for a pre-workout? Coffee and just a bit of good music.
Yeah.
Bit of Creed or something.
Great. Yeah. Great's good.
Get it going.
Creed's good.
India. I have a playlist for weights and I have a playlist for cardio and I have a
So do I.
mix.
Yeah.
So,
You
cardio
need-
is more like dance.
You need something very fast, like techno, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, for cardio, and then for lifting, you need something I think like harder rock sort
Yeah.
of vibes. So Metallica, Guns N' Roses, that kind of the hits. AC/DC,
Yeah.
get them in.
AC/DC is just like every comedian nowadays.
Yeah.
They're all. But
is.
there's no fear I have more in life than being single again at all. It terrifies me.
Really?
Oh, it terrifies me.
Oh, you see, I disagree. I disagree with your fear. Actually,
All right, okay.
You're
Well, that's
wrong.
what I
He's
mean.
actually,
I'm
you're
wrong.
actually wrong in that.
You're a woman spinning to me there.
I know.
No, actually, stop.
Actually, no. I'm very masculine today. I just bombed up here, sat in the studio, and just waited. And I was like, he'll be here.
And now you're going to go and grab that guy by the straw afterwards and be like, listen here.
Grab that man by the chain in Hollywood.
Do you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or fucking what is it?
Yeah. Were you flirting with me or just
Yeah.
just ask?
I mean, that might
I
be
do.
off-putting. Are you flirting?
I don't know. Like I do feel like I'm of the opinion you never really make flirting up.
Mm-hmm.
Is that controversial?
What do you
There's
mean?
always a vibe. You can always like.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
There's always a vibe. Like the air is like thick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know. You can
Also, a
feel
lot of
it.
eye contact as well.
Yeah. Because back in my
You
day,
can always tell.
a move we used to
So.
believe was a thing
Mhm.
was you would do the look across a bar, say.
Oh
and you'd
yeah.
catch someone's eye, but then when they look at you, you look away.
But then see,
And then you go back 3 times, and then finally.
literally, I keep having to explain to men, if a woman looks at you twice, 3 times in a bar, that is
Yeah.
her saying, "Come talk to me."
Right, okay. But what if you
Like-
hit her back with like a real sweet move? Like,
She won't look back at you. It's fine.
right, okay.
So it'll
Yeah.
be done. Like it's all about eye contact, you know.
Mhm.
But I don't mind. I don't
Okay.
mind like approaching people and like making the first
Brushing
move.
them?
Approaching
All
them.
right, I thought you meant like walking
But-
by, boof.
But it just depends. Like, you know, you have to be getting the right vibe and stuff. Again, I don't think you can ever really make the vibe up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it'll be pretty clear if someone's not interested.
Like R. Kelly said, she's got that vibe. Either have it or you don't.
I wouldn't go to R. Kelly. It's probably
Yeah.
not.
Well, I mean,
So you're on this Epic.
yeah. I've just started literally yesterday.
So we were
Uh-huh.
talking about this. We were in our flop era.
No,
Or were you okay? Was I just not okay?
I don't know
No,
what-
we're in- so
because hold on. When you say the flop era,
yes,
as a man approaching 40, I think my flop era is
coming.
in the future. It's
Yes.
no, quite the opposite. But it's in the future.
That is the
But
issue.
what is it?
So like it's kind of a Gen Z thing, although I'm very much a cusper for the Gen Z and kind of millennial almost. I'm the cusp here.
All right.
So I have a bit of both. I love Avicii, but I also like TikTok. Do you know what I mean? So
Rest in peace.
yeah, I know.
Rest in peace.
I listen to Avicii like an embarrassing like amount. Like
Which
frequently.
one is your go-to?
Ooh.
Hey, brother.
I don't know. It's right. So levels obviously, but like
Yeah.
this one. I Could Be the One. What a fucking
Yeah.
tune that is.
Theme song with Nordy
great-
Shore may I add?
Is
Fun
it?
fact. Yeah.
There's the music video was very good to that as well. It changed my life. There's loads of them. Broken Arrow.
Sorry, how did it
Broken
change your
Arrows?
life?
That because you know, the whole video. Sorry, so can someone back me up here? There's no one here. Well, he's gone. In the music video when she's like Barbados one way, then she gets hit by a car. It's a great video.
I didn't know that. I haven't seen it.
I
I
loved
don't
it.
think.
I loved it. Broken Arrows, whichever one that is. Like they're all. It's great. It's great. Don't distract me.
Did you cry when
Um,
he died in his bath and all?
Was it the bath?
Yeah. Probably 10.
Actually, I haven't cried over any celebrity death. I don't think Michael Jackson. It was close.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you're going to throw out R. Kelly, but I can't talk about Jackson. All right.
No, Michael Jackson's
Alright.
good. I mean, all I'm saying about R. Kelly is he wrote a couple of beautiful songs.
So do
She's
Michael
got
Jackson.
that vibe. You know what I mean? Like,
Jackson's
that's vibe.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you know
Sorry,
it.
wait.
Mhm.
Flop era.
Right.
Okay, so the flop era, and then you got your slay era.
But that means you are coming out as homosexual, doesn't it?
no.
Yes, Queen.
No, flop era is like you're in the trenches. You're like at bad times. You're flopping. Flop
You're
era.
having clinical depression. You're suffering from depression.
Literal
You need to
clinical
see a
depression,
doctor.
okay? But slay era is you're out of it. You know, you're medicated, you're out of it. Like, it's good.
Imagine going
Just-
to a doctor.
I feel like I'm talking to my dad, and he's like, hang on.
Right.
He was like, explain this in war terms to me.
Yeah,
Um,
'cause I imagine going into
like,
doctor being like, I'm feeling really
I'm
down.
in my flop era.
I can't
doctor.
wash myself.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're just in a flop era.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
To be fair, most of the fucking GPs they respond that way. They're just like, oh, you'll be fine if you go for a walk. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
here. So
And
in
like,
the flop
have
era.
you tried slaying?
Have you tried being in your slay era? No, I was saying like I would say well, I don't know if you were in your flop era, but you're now on the Zempic, can you speak?
Mm-hmm.
So that I'd say that's your slay.
Manjaro.
Manjaro.
And climbing
Manjaro.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think that's quite slay.
Yeah, it is
Slay
pretty
era,
slay. Do
yeah.
you know what it is? I would say it's the final.
So just
Yeah.
I do think that is pretty slay
It
actually.
is
Indeed.
pretty
Yeah.
slay.
I do
You know
like
what I mean?
it. Yeah.
But it came to the point where it's like, it was maybe the flop era was, I don't think I can do anything else.
Yeah.
This
I
is
think
as
this is
far as
rock
I go.
bottom. Yeah.
I want to
Like-
live longer and be here for my children. Is that
Was-
wrong?
Like, what's your fitness like?
It's okay. I am deceivingly fit and deceivingly agile for a man of my size. I am very
Agile is so funny to me. It always reminds me just like
light in my feet.
like yeah, like
I'm like
leaping,
Louis Spence.
leaping. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
like
very-
a whippet. You know.
I can do things that a man of my size should be
You
able
have
to
to
do,
catch me. Like,
such as a forward roll.
yeah. Can you do a forward roll?
Yes,
I can do a back roll, but not a forward roll. Forward roll is very scary.
I can do a forward roll into a back roll. I can do a one-armed cartwheel. I'm like Cisco, but fat.
So we're in our sleigh era
Yeah. Well, I've just got on my sleigh. Is that what?
Yeah.
And I'm
because
gonna
like
hopefully.
where I was trying to explain I was in the flop era before this, but then I got a new job,
Mhm.
and so like quit the old one, starting a new one, and in my sleigh era going to Japan next week.
Oh, nice. And
Sleigh era
who you going to Japan with?
solo trip.
That
Solo
is-
trip to Japan.
That is, you are the boss, bitch.
I know it's a heavy weight to bear.
I'll be honest. I'm a little bit jealous of that. I have
Yeah.
always. It's
Can you not see me in Japan though? I am that.
yeah, but
I'm
I could
Japan,
also
a
see
Japan bitch,
you
you
being
know?
like guys in Japan paying you money to treat them badly.
I
That's
don't have to
what
go
I
to
could
Japan
see.
to do that.
Yeah, that's how I could see it. But what is it the like? Because now I had a wee bucket list journey a couple of weeks ago. Went to Auschwitz, whatever. That's
I
that
saw. I want to
bucket
ask you
list.
about your
What?
little trip. I saw you were on the nice cocktails and stuff. There was some nice drinks going
Yeah,
on there. Yeah.
cocktails are a good time.
You know, I'm always interested in the food and drink. You know, so
Krakow was a good time for food and drink. Really nice.
cheap as well.
The food was very cheap. Yeah, the drink was kind of like happy hour prices here, but still,
Yeah.
sometimes you'd be like, I think it should be cheaper.
Can I say something? Do you know happy hour is illegal in Ireland?
I did not.
Look it up. It's been
Wow.
illegal since the year the smoking ban came out. You know, the indoor smoking ban. No happy hour exists. Have you ever seen a happy hour sign in any bar in Ireland ever?
No.
Exactly.
Wow.
Illegal. Because they're not allowed to drop the prices because of binge drinking.
See, that's
Don't
fair
say
enough.
you don't learn anything on this podcast.
Yeah, this
Because
is
my mum said
educational.
happy hour the other day, and I was like, actually, Dimna, it's illegal. And she was like, is it? America is fine because they, cannot drink themselves to death.
But they're all little fruits too. Like they don't drink till they go to uni. You know what I mean?
The amount of slurs that are being dropped on this podcast today.
Listen.
This is Patreon, no?
No, it's just straight up.
This is public.
This is public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
This is what we
we're
do.
both on our
So
on
you're
our
going to
sleigh.
Japan. What was it? What is it about? Has it been a place you've been wanting to go to for a long
Yeah,
time?
yeah, bucket list, destination. Obviously, if anyone follows me on Instagram, like I'm obsessed with like Asian food, Japanese food. I love like. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the nerdy.
Let's
yeah,
get
we're
into
gonna
it.
get
Nitty gritty.
I haven't been, but I do really enjoy the. Is it dichotomy? We're going.
I know that is a word.
The
That's what I can.
don't ask me what it
definitely-
means. The dichotomy of the extremely old ancient rituals and tradition in Japan, and also the extreme hyper modernity.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Old and new. That's basically
So
that whole sentence meant.
basically, what you're saying is you enjoy how it juxtaposes
Yes.
with itself.
Precisely.
between the old and
Precisely.
New. Yeah.
Like like the bullet train and stuff, and like then you got like the geishas and everything. It's amazing.
Geishas are a new phenomenon that I've only recently learnt about.
Yeah, geishas are very misunderstood. I think as an art form.
Basically, what they
yeah.
are is just like sort of club hostesses, really.
And everyone thinks they're prostitutes, and they're not. Like they would never.
Then some of them can get into it.
Yeah, but not like the actual real geishas in Kyoto.
But then some of those geishas are like just they go down and have a wee drink. They're actual.
They're literally they're just like really like cool people.
but they're boozers, big boozers, the geishas,
Oh, yeah,
because
they
you have
feed
to
you
sit
the
and drink the sake with you and be able to still have the crack.
They're just like entertainment for men, basically. Like, and they just like the whole like rituals and stuff, and they're really like they musically talented and everything. So, but yeah, just
down.
what instruments? That?
That's the Japanese
That's-
sitar. Bang,
sitar.
bang.
The yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
But no, it's I go this time. I'll be there next week.
Now, and how much
Yeah.
traveling goes into actually getting there? Do you go straight or do you have to stop off?
It's 17-hour flight. Stops in Doha.
Oh, right,
straight
okay.
away.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are. Pardon? Maybe in about 20 minutes. Okay. It's all going here in one of the
Yeah,
studios
exactly.
today.
Dan's coming in.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's back. It's William.
Round two.
Who's name?
Round two.
Japan.
Please, we're on
You've sit in
Japan.
Rachel's knee this time. I'll have to hold this. And
It's straight in front of me.
there you go. So Rachel's going to Japan next week.
Yeah.
Right.
Japan. So.
Oh. And so you're stopping.
Where? What?
You're stopping on the way to Japan. 17 hours to where?
To Doha.
And Doha is.
That's a brutal flight.
Yeah.
Doha is the guys that kill
But
people.
the
isn't it?
flights are like there's 8-hour gaps in between all of them. It's fucking brutal.
So you're not going for 17 hours straight, are you?
No, I have to break.
Then why did you lie to me and say 17 hours? So where are
It's
you
17
going?
hours in the air.
Break it up.
17 hours in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
But tell me the breakups. I want to know where are you going from where to where.
The Dublin to Doha, Doha to Tokyo, and then I'm flying back from Osaka. So Osaka, Doha, Dublin. Osaka.
Can you say Tokyo in your best Japanese accent?
No. Be cancelled.
Are you very uncomfortable right now?
Can you?
Is this sore?
You're leaning to one side, which is weird.
Yeah, my body does that.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh, wow,
genetic?
so mean.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Her legs are roasting.
Are they?
Yeah, like my arse is roasting from the
I'm like, is you like
Actually, he's
a
in
car warmer?
ketosis right now.
No, so you
That's
can
why.
give him ketosis. I'm in
You
extreme
also
fat
told me
burning.
to lean out of your way, then I lean. You're like, why are you leaning?
Wait,
But you know what?
Yeah.
You're both visible, I think, in shot. Yeah.
I'll go
you-
wait downstairs. I was just coming to annoy you.
Nice.
Yeah, well, you haven't succeeded because you've made my day. I always say use a pleasure, William.
Come for coffee.
I will. I'll come
Wait.
after this.
Where's going?
Suitor and Co to see if this guy is flirting or no.
Yeah. But
It'd be
fine.
real shit if he
Fine.
was like, no,
Find out.
sorry. I
No,
wasn't."
he's gonna be like, I was literally just being friendly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Dave. Bring back the art of flirting in person.
Mm-hmm.
I love when someone flirts in person. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
But people only tend to do it. Right. What I would say, people don't flirt sober.
Mm-hmm.
In like like normal places, like cafes and stuff. Like you know,
Yeah.
I know, whenever you're drunk and stuff, everyone's flirting away.
But you know what, though? I think
Yeah.
that's all down to the era you're raised in.
Do you think?
I think. Because
Was your era? Was your flop era? Was that Slay era? Back
like
then?
my day was the era of boy bands, the era of like rom-coms. So what was going on? How you thought like women, if they wanted you, would be like you have to just keep on at them when really that's an ick.
You have to keep on at them. You
You
just
know.
have to keep going.
They've split up me, but listen, if I bring a CD player and stand in their garden and go, I love you,
You just harass
They
her
love
until
it.
she eventually
Yes.
says, yeah.
and then if you
Romantic.
think about like how desperate boy bands were, like the Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
they don't care who you are, what you did, where you're from,
Um,
as long as you love me. Do you know what I mean?
And she doesn't.
And then basically
Yes.
like, what's the end of the road, Boys to Men?
Oh yeah.
Like, pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be,
I
I would
think that-
rather be dead. I'd rather kill myself.
I think that's called manipulation.
Yeah.
In this day and
But like,
age.
and back in
I'd
my
rather
day,
die and you don't date me.
yeah, did you
It's
dump me?
even-
I will kill myself if you
Yeah.
don't go back out with me again.
Great. I've heard that.
Like, that's how we did it back in the day. We threatened to kill ourselves.
And it worked. Yeah.
You
Here we
know.
are, happily married.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I got with Catherine. I threatened to kill
Awesome.
myself.
I feel like you need to bring back. I think the apps are dead.
Mm-hmm.
The apps are dead. I think you have to start meeting people in real life.
Yeah.
But then in order to meet people in real life, you have to be in like different circles. Do you know what I mean? You have to have like hobbies and like be in places where you're gonna meet people.
But how do we then start making people more social again? Because it's gone the opposite way.
Yeah,
The metaverse and all coming in, we're trying to isolate ourselves more.
I know. There's do you know what, I object to what you said earlier. I'm just thinking about it. I object.
Okay, what do you object to?
You were like, your biggest fear is being single.
Not my
Being-
biggest fear.
Being
but
single's
it gives
pretty
me
good.
it gives me anxiety. The thought of it, I'd be wicked at. Is my point. My biggest fear is my children being killed and my wife being killed.
Okay, let's
That's
keep it
my
light. Let's
biggest
keep it light,
fear.
dude. Let's keep
That's
it
my
light.
biggest.
Let's keep
That's
it light.
my biggest fear. Is my biggest fear is
fear.
another world war. My biggest
Yeah.
fear is being put on a train to a concentration camp, have my wife and kids taken away and gassed, and me being put a big plough on my
Someone-
shoulders and made walk through the fields. That's my biggest fear.
It all comes back to Poland. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. The I have to say though, like there are some drawbacks to being single. However, there's a lot of positives. A lot of positives. Who's going to Japan solo next week? Me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But
don't have to answer anyone.
no,
Can do whatever you want. And there are disadvantages, but for the most part, it's pretty
But
good.
do
You'd be fine if you're single, Dave. Don't think like that.
do you get a wee snuggle at like 6 in the
Snuggle.
morning by a little person?
Oh, I thought you were going to say like a man. I was like, hey,
I mean, well,
Hey,
I don't know. This
sometimes.
could be true. But,
sometimes.
you know, that's fair. But I mean, I remember being
Oh, but you
single,
see-
and I enjoyed it. It was fine.
Yeah.
But then there was a lot of time like, oh, I wish I was in a relationship.
Mm.
And then I've spent a lot of my time being bored. I don't feel like I'm ever bored now. And
Yeah.
I do crave a little bit
I
more
do.
time to be bored.
I have a hot take. I do think that men want to be in relationships more than women.
Yeah.
And it is a hot take, but I do think men like the, stability of it.
Yeah, but also we were brought up in that rom-com era. We think it's good. We think everyone
rom-com era.
has to be friends. Like, we don't know how to
Yeah,
act.
I do.
And then friends and all. You have to be friends
But yeah,
with someone and you love your
bring
big fat
bring
friend.
back flirting. Couldn't speak there. Yeah, in real
Right.
life.
So how do you go about it? But this is the thing. People will be awkward. Like, it's 9 in the morning. You're getting your coffee on your way to work. You don't want someone to be like,
Yesterday.
hey, sweet cheeks.
I think it's just so easy to flirt with people. Maybe that's just me. It's just what? It is. It's so like people are like confused if it's flirting or not, including myself from this morning. But like if you compliment someone random, that's usually flirting. Usually.
But I will see
It's easy enough.
older women. And like when I worked in my old job, when I was just hanging out with older women all the time,
Yes.
I loved their company, and that was my demographic, old women. I love it. See, sitting around, cup of tea, perfect. I'd be like, see, today, Gina, you look tremendous.
Stunning.
I come in and be, Maud, have you had a perm done? Have you had a, no, I have, David.
Because
just
they would have loved you.
I loved it, but that wasn't flirting,
Loved
that
you.
was just me. I loving it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, sorry, this is another topic. Do you want to talk about tights?
Generally speaking, or...
Do you want to name people?
I mean, I like how you segue. Like, I consider
There was no
myself
segue at all.
to be maybe a master of segue. I consider that to be a
No, I
talent of
just
mine.
hard cut new topic.
Yeah, you just are like, next. Dave, do you want to talk
Next.
about tights? Not really, but we did.
Sorry,
do.
like as if any of these northern podcasts segue successfully.
Listen to this. Any of these northern
Come on, if you listen to them,
podcasts?
they just go like they just jump.
And
It's
what are
like,
these southern podcasts about?
What's them podcasts? Is the question.
Oh, but
What's
you know
them
what? There
podcasts?
are
Yeah.
people. I feel like I'm
You know.
I'm being friendly with people down south now. Some people are a wee bit.
I
outside.
feel like I facilitated a little bit of that.
You have, yeah.
I'm
I'd
like
say so.
I'm like the cross border consultant.
Justine, love her,
We all love Justine. Justine's one of us.
Killian.
One of us.
love him.
Killian Sunderman.
Sunderman,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's quite a lot.
Love him. I love him a wee bit less. Haven't been in Poland last week, but people
Yeah.
have a lot to answer for. But I love him, and
Yeah.
I met Emma Doran for the first time
yes,
during the week.
yes.
She came on Daddy What's a Podcast, which is my
Did she? That's
my
good.
podcast
Yeah, that's a good
on
match
BBC
actually.
Sounds, and
Yeah.
she was great. It was lovely to see her.
I opened for her at the Limelight
Nice.
last year. What was I?
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm helping. I think those are two strong examples of cross border relations being improved.
I like him too.
Iman and Demo.
Nope. no. I get him Larky.
Nope. Hard no. Yes. There's loads of them. It's just
Who do we not like? Let's just
let's get into it.
Guys, who do you not
Loads of
like?
them. I was actually sorry. This is not an answer to that question. I was gigging 2 weeks ago. In the Crunch. Who done the Crunch?
I've done nowhere down there,
You,
but I have to
see
come down.
these,
I
see
have
these
to
comics
come
that don't
down.
do Dublin. Do you know? But you were gigging Derry. Derry's 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Dublin is 2 hours away.
I want the gig. I just don't know who to go. What I want you to do.
Come to the cross border.
Send me a
consultant, I'll
message
tell you.
after this, being like, contact these people, and then when you're there, be
Yeah.
like, there's a guy I know who's a bit weird, and don't
Yeah.
try and flirt with him, but he's funny.
Also, I had a question because I was like taking like a bit of time off from gigging, and then like just like taking the ones that were offered. So did the Crunch a few weeks ago, and there was like a weird thing where the guy in the front row was wearing the same jumper as me,
Wow.
the exact same jumper. What are the chances? So I made like a stupid reel out of it. My question is, do you put up stand-up reels on Instagram?
Not really.
Do you feel self-conscious about putting up stand-up clips?
No.
No,
But I have.
like
I'd maybe do a bit, but I also think it's a bit. Like, I think there's certain people who are egomaniacal comedians, and they just
you love this
need
word. This is like the word of the day.
narcissists. I could say use it.
But then,
But I
do you not
think-
think you have to be a little bit to promote?
Yeah, but then also, why are you always promoting? Do you know what I mean? Like, why? Who gives
Just
a
stop
fuck?
promoting.
But do you know what I mean? People are
Sorry,
promoting all
the fact
the
that you're
time.
there was ego. How do you pronounce that word?
Egomaniacal.
Maniacal,
Maniacal. Egomaniacal.
egomaniacal,
Yeah.
egotistic. I'm gonna go with that one instead.
Egotisticals works as well.
You're like Meanwhile, there's 2 posters of you on the wall.
Yeah.
We're staring right now.
You know what?
Two show posters. Like, and you're like, it's just ego.
I'm egomaniacal
maniacal?
for myself.
Egomaniac.
You know, I like to look it up there and go, there's an
Like-
achievement. There's a couple
Yeah.
Ulster also shows.
I do, yeah.
But my point is, I
Ulster Hall.
think people are like, the quality, like the actual quality of, I sound like such a wanker here. The actual quality
Just
of
I?
stand-up is, McPeake.
Oh God, McPeake.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
McPeake.
go to that coffee shop and I'm gonna get off of that gay guy
Yeah.
just to spite you.
This guy
Just to
might.
be
He
like,
may be gay.
Yeah, and I'll go around to him and I'll be like, you know what? I like straws.
He may have a girlfriend. Who knows?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take what I want.
Someone put a word in. He was he asked me what I was doing today, and I was like, nothing. Like,
Why
I
do
don't
not
know
say
what
you're
to
doing Dave Elliott's podcast? And he would be like,
No.
oh, I fancy him. And I'd be like,
Someone go in and say it to him.
so anyway, reels and posting. I feel
Yes.
that there's an over, like, sometimes even, like, obviously we follow a lot of comedians. I've had to mute a load of people because I'm sick of their shit.
Some of the stuff online from comedians
Oh.
is rough.
But it's like people think you need. It's like
Has to be something.
it has to be something every day, and a lot of people. And there's sorry to be rude, a lot of newer ones put up shit clips, and I go,
Yeah, I know.
who's watching that?
know,
Going,
I know.
I'm going to support you.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I've seen a handful.
not.
Do you know what I saw the other day? I won't say the name.
I'll say it. I don't care.
But-
You've got me annoyed
But
now.
I'll tell you after, because I sent it to Justine, right? And it's a comedian. I'll not say who it is, but you can tell in the clip they have hard cut a laugh from a different joke over the end of their joke because it's a hard. There's silence and then there's a hard cut into like laughter. And I was going, oh, who's cutting different laughs over different. And I sent it to her and I was like, please tell me you heard that. And she was like, oh, that's bad. If no one laughed, don't put it up. There's an idea.
But there's another person
Crazy.
who got into a bit of trouble a while ago for like doing clips in his living room. So like he set up a curtain and edited the clip to make it look like he was in a comedy club.
Jesus.
People, it's not a local person,
Okay.
but it was I think an American act, and people were like, "This guy
Fuck.
is."
Yeah.
And I mean, it looked obviously
mad.
like it was done, but this is what everything's so manipulated. Do you know what I mean? And I think
Yeah.
what I don't like is I don't like when you go to a gig and everyone's more concerned about setting up a tripod to film. Maybe there'll be something. And it's like then you're not
Yeah.
actually trying to work in the jokes.
I remember like it's so annoying because I don't really like filming gigs anyway. I don't really like watching myself back unless it was like a screamer. Do you know? If the gig doesn't go that well, I'm like, do you know what? I just don't have to watch that. I'm just gonna not watch that. That's good. But there's been some gigs that have been like very good, and I'm like, fuck, I should have filmed that, and you don't. And then the ones that you do film, dog shit.
Yeah.
So you're like, great.
But I record everything
Great.
to listen back to write the jokes and do that,
Yeah,
make
I should
them
do that
better.
as well. To be fair, people are like, oh my god, I couldn't listen to myself, couldn't watch myself back, and I'm like, you've no idea how desensitized you get to your own voice and to your own face and your body as well. You become very desensitized.
Not me. I have a special edit and I've not watched it yet. So
You just I feel like when you're watching stuff back, you're not even looking at you're just like critiquing. Like you're not. I don't really see it as myself. Do you know?
this is my face watching a
Sorry.
comedy special on Netflix.
Oh, deadpan.
I see what they did.
Literally, when's the last time you like were like crying, laughing over comedy? Because I don't remember the last time I did. Because I'm so desensitized to a lot of the stuff.
Well,
Like I'll be like, that's clever,
I
but I
watched
won't laugh.
Amy Schumer's new film on Netflix.
Which one is it?
It's like she's pretending to be pregnant, and I did laugh out loud on a few occasions during that. I thought
Oh.
it was really funny, actually.
Actually, there's like, is it a special? No, it's a movie. It's not a special. No.
Yeah, but in terms of
But
then this is right. This you've segued this well for being someone who's shit
oh,
at segues.
sorry, I thought I was
somehow-
dog shit at
You've
segueing.
somehow brought it back to this is the thing. There's too much going out all the time that you do
Okay.
desensitize yourself to.
Do you what yourself?
You desensitize yourself to it. And like every day, if people are putting clips out, there's some people
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Do you not have stuff to do in your day? Why are you
Yeah.
making reels and clips
Caption these
for
things.
who? And then it's an algorithm.
Yeah.
It's not even real. What are they converting to tickets?
I have.
China are spying on us.
Yeah.
What?
I've seen that there are a few comedians, Irish. I'll not be any more specific than that. Irish comedians that are putting up like clips of them MCing, like jokes. And like, do you ever see someone be like very high energy, but it's not like, you know, like the crowd's dead, so you're trying to be high energy
Yeah.
and it's still not working. If that was me and that didn't work, I wouldn't put it up. People are just putting up anything.
Yes.
Like when I say I agonize over what to put on Instagram, like, and plus when you're editing it as well, you obviously listen to it on repeat 70, 80 times while you're fixing captions, fixing like, you know, spacing, all that kind of shit. By the time it goes online, I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Because you watch it that many times and it's just, yeah, I agonize. I probably should post more, but I just don't think a lot of the stuff is good enough to go up, so I don't. And some of the stuff on there probably isn't good enough, but like, you know,
But
you
then,
have to put up something every now and again.
but stuff
know?
then, it's
So-
like, it's what are you doing it for? You know, what are
Yeah,
you doing
exactly.
it for? And the algorithms and all. It's like people are trying to like bow down to the god that is an
The
algorithm.
algorithm
and
gods.
it's like,
Yeah.
but you look at
Although-
TikTok, people are like, one thing I'll tell you, this thing that really pisses me off. And in comedy, and I'm like, you just look shit when you do that. See when people put up like millions of views on a poster, who gives a fuck? What even are they?
Oh, on a comedy poster?
Yeah, it's like,
that means nothing.
Yeah,
You can do anything on TikTok and it would get millions of views. Like, that's simplifying
no,
it.
you
Like, do
can't,
you know what I mean?
because believe me, mine don't do that.
I've tried. But like, it's just unless you're, I don't even know, unless you started off online maybe and then you became a stand-up and you say millions of views. But if you have one clip that goes viral, you know, you can't really call yourself like a viral comedian.
Yeah.
But I don't get
People
this.
do.
Being a slave to like the algorithm, I don't understand. Do you know what? There's mountains outside. There's the rivers. Do you know what I mean?
Very deep.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. I'm very much like this world. Sorry, you get me started on so many different topics.
Whoa.
Like, see about
Another
like
great segue
you,
here.
like trolling and hate comments. Like obviously, like me and Justin would talk about this. Like, I don't get them on this scale that she
See
does.
the amount of accounts I have to set up to get at her.
Just to say,
Such a
to be
waste of my
like
time.
kill yourself under all of her posts. But she obviously like deals with like a lot of hate because of like the size of her following. But every now and again I'll just be like, do you know what? This world doesn't actually exist. If I lock my phone, like you can hear the birds, you know, you can
Not Auschwitz.
not in Auschwitz, but I'm like, it doesn't really exist, does it?
No.
It's not real.
But that is definitely something you can get swallowed up by needing to read comments. But see, if you just don't,
Oh yeah.
if you just don't do it, it's great.
If you don't read comments, your life, it's like, again, it's like just birdsong. It's very quiet. Your brain's very quiet without reading people's random troll accounts of like what they think of you. It's not real, Dave.
Yeah.
Is it
isn't.
none? Like,
but that's
it's,
my thing.
you
Is
know?
there are people who, like you say, they're filming everything. They're, like, so they go out, they do the resets, they set up their camera to film themselves. Then they go back into their bedrooms and they sit and look at themselves and they edit themselves.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's me.
Yeah.
And then they put me out
the,
there to be like,
the cloak of the
and then it's like, look at me. Oh, what am I doing now? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and set up again. They go, what do you do? Oh, I'm working admin. Oh, fucking whore.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
what?
It's like
That's
really.
because I had an epiphany on stage when I asked someone what they did, and they were like, and I went, you know what? I don't actually care. And I just went, I'm sorry, I don't.
I'm sorry. I'm in my flop era. I'm
it's
sorry.
like,
I can't.
don't care
I can't do
what
this.
you do. I'm like, why have I asked you that? You know,
Sorry, I
I'm
just
sorry.
don't care.
And then I just went into
Yeah.
my set, and it was like, that's much better.
We don't really tend to gig together that often.
No, because it's one of my prerequisites
Yeah,
that
it
I
is.
always make sure that you are not
The cross-border
on
rats shall not be in
Yes,
within
that's-
500 meters of the thing.
the King of North Down. Actually, is the full title.
I think the last time, actually, it's not the last time we gigged together, but the last memory that I have is, remember we gigged in that tent in some garden,
Hillsborough Castle
Antrim?
or something. Antrim Castle
Antrim
Garden,
something.
yeah.
But it was like, it was torrential rain. Do you remember
Yes.
that? It was like, so everyone was in this tent and we were just like screaming over the rain. It was crazy.
That should have been a stinker, but it was great.
That was a good gig, yeah. They
Should've
all,
been a
it was,
stinker.
yeah. You did really well that gig.
I know. I was in. I wanted to do well that day.
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of
it was such a strange setup, but it was good. But like apart from that, we don't really tend to gig that often.
No, well, may I continue? But no, I will
It
come
is
down
good.
to the south.
Down to the
I
south.
will come down. I will
Yeah.
come down to the south.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
will
telling people
do
are
some
like, oh,
sets.
Dublin's too far away. Derry is literally 2 hours
It
away.
is not too far away. I want to
It's
do
an hour
it.
and 40
But
from
if you know,
Belfast.
if I can, it's, you know what my
You know?
thing is. See if at least if it's not costing me anything, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, I have mortgages to pay and kids to feed. I'll do
Also,
that.
sorry, we're segueing just back to things we're talking about before. Can I also just say, I don't know if you want to talk about this, the flop era.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I have a bit about this.
Mm-hmm.
About like I have done it like at a few gigs about flop era and like men and their flop eras.
Mm-hmm.
As in stuff isn't working. Young men.
Yeah. Oh, so you're talking about what I thought a flop
Yes.
era was?
Yes.
Right. Okay. You know
Yeah.
why that is?
That's
Too
not
much-
me. I'm sorry.
Too much
It's just
porn.
it's yeah,
Too
well,
much porn.
so this is my whole bit. Like I
Desensitized.
won't do like the punchlines and stuff, but like because it's not strong enough. But I was doing like I said like, you know, I don't know if it's like, you know, like anxiety or like alcohol or like, you know, porn addiction and stuff. Do you think it is porn?
No, I maybe.
These are, by the way, these are young men that can't get it up.
But I think the problem is
You know.
no one has any difficulty in life anymore. Everyone's allowed to feel how they want to feel. Everyone's allowed to do what they want to do.
You know what?
Everyone's just like, oh my
It's
god,
just-
let them be them. Like, no, you need a bit of harshness. You need a little bit of discipline in life. See if you want to cry and be a little bitch, you need someone to go like, pull your bootstraps up and get on
Wait,
with
so
it.
how is this related to not be able to get it up?
Because this is what I'm saying. Because then they're in bed, like, it's okay, and then they'll probably
I've never said that.
lift their wee willy and stroke it like a gerbil
I have
and be
never
like,
said.
oh, it's so cute.
I've never said
No.
don't worry. I was like, you should be worried.
Yeah, take Viagra if you need it.
No, it's
That's what medication's for.
yeah.
You know.
No, but like it's most. I don't know. I think it's just. I thought it was kind of like something. Obviously, the men don't talk to each other about this. I don't think. But I'm. Do you know what? I'm touting all of you. I'm saying it.
Yeah.
None of you can get up.
Well, I will talk about another personal experience about my ED, or not, as the case may be. But whenever,
So it's very cryptic.
because right, so we had a daughter, which was fine.
Yeah.
And then we did that. That was a surprise. We're like, oh, we didn't expect that daughter to have arrived. Whoa.
Perfect.
And it was
Perfect.
fine. Everything was working order. Great. Then whenever we decided, right, we're going to try for a child,
Okay,
that's
didn't work.
when I found the additional pressure. So I don't know, is there too much pressure on people? Because it was like, you need to
Right,
go
yeah.
at this time. It has to be this. There's no of the like,
Spontaneity. Yeah,
the
it's all
fun.
planned. Yeah.
you know, it's just all like business.
Hey,
And then
ovulation's 2 days. Dude,
I
you
struggle
have
with
to.
that.
You have to. You know.
I struggle with that. And that's,
get in.
there came a moment where I
Pardon
was,
the pun.
no, where I was standing behind a door in my bedroom trying to get it going, and I was like, what have I become? What have I become? So in that moment, I was like,
Do
listen,
you know why I brought this up?
we need to go back to just
Back to
doing
basics.
the recreation. and it'll figure it-
Recreational round.
and then,
RR.
and then nearly straight away,
Yeah.
it worked, and then I was like, fuck, I should have just let that play out for a while.
See these men who just can't perform when they need to be. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, just man up.
Yeah.
Just
Listen, but this is, I agree. See that now,
you had one
can't-
job.
You can't say
but
people man up anymore. You can.
Pull yourself together.
Sometimes people need to go, right, okay.
Yeah,
And then you go.
I'm calling them out. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
No. Maybe
calling
you
them
need to
out.
be better as well. Maybe that's part of the problem. Man up. Get the guys
Yeah.
going.
It's I tried.
Yeah. Is there just one
but-
guy in particular? Do you have his number? Can we phone him? And I'll be like, listen, man,
No,
what
I
is
know.
the problem?
I'm not saying it's all man. I'm saying it's a lot.
Do you think
Like
it's
a
a...
lot. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
People?
I'm not accepting blame for it.
That's fair. Well, that's fair. You don't have
I
to.
just and I because I know
Unfortunately.
it's not me. So I'm just kind of like.
Has there been
guys.
other times where that's not
And
been
then,
the case?
then I said this to someone one time, and they were like, "Oh, Rachel, have you considered that maybe you're like intimidating them?" It's not my problem if you're intimidated by me. It's just not my problem. It's just not.
Sorry.
Like, why are you here if you're intimidated? Like, it's just not my problem. Sorry, it's just.
This is just therapy on camera. This is what
It's
this
not
is.
my problem. Like, do you want to be here? Yes, then pull yourself together. I just can't.
But
Like,
bet you if you said that, it would work with some guys. You're like, oh, wow, okay.
yeah, they
wow.
love it. Yeah,
But I just
orders.
think there's not enough outside, not enough fresh air.
But I do. Like, it's not that I don't have sympathy for them,
Mm-hmm.
but I do think it is probably a little bit of porn addiction. I do think
But
it
it's
might
too
be.
easy. Too
I do
easy
think.
to look it up.
Yeah.
And then also what you're into, you can just type it in, there it is.
And
And in real
what
life,
do you type into?
but I mean, real life, I like, that's the thing. It's like, you're not going to have
It's like big booty
somebody.
Latina.
No, I don't like either. I don't like
You don't
big
like-
booties,
I
and
don't
I don't
like
like
Latina.
foreigners. So there we are. That's that out of the equation.
Let's just clear that
Yeah.
up right now.
You know what I like? Blonde hair, blue eyes, lederhosen, boobs.
Lederhosen.
I like
Lederhosen.
the master. No.
No wonder you went to Poland.
Yeah,
Like,
I went there and I was like, I see, no.
you were like, this is
Um,
me.
But no,
Yeah.
I just think that that's the thing, is everyone has this whole opinion of what real life is compared to what porn is.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like,
I was
sex in real life is not porn. And also,
the two don't. The Venn diagram. There's nothing in the middle.
No,
they're so opposite to each other.
but if you're a guy watching porn and you want to bring, like, how are you going to chat up a girl? You
Yeah.
go up to her and be like, hey, how you do? You want to see this? Do you want to do physiotherapy? You're like, what? You want physiotherapy? Yeah, I'll be your
Yeah.
trainer. And it's like, it's just, and then all the noises and all, oh, it's like, what?
It's
Daddy?
so like it's just, and this is not a groundbreaking take, but like it's so performative and so shit. It's
Yeah.
so shit to watch. I'm sorry, like it's really bad.
You know what you need? You need to
Like-
get a married couple just showing you how it's done. But like
It's
trying for
like
kids.
I gotta be typing in like real,
Patreon.com/iPodcast. You'll see it right there.
be like real loving couple in love. You know.
Yeah. Well, you know
That's
what?
what
You know what
you're
the best thing is when you're
You know?
married is just to be surprised. When you're like, what didn't expect this?
Oh, but
That's
God
a
forbid
great
it's
time.
timed. You know.
Yeah.
God forbid you have to be in somewhere. You have to be riding at 2:00. You're like, whoa! I just can't do this.
No,
I
but
can't
it's
do
a bit of
this.
spontaneity. You never hurt anyone.
Well, tell that to the fucking menstrual cycle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, my phone's ringing. Hopefully it's not the menstrual cycle. Oh no.
Say that it's menstrual cycle has arrived.
Oh no, the menstrual cycle. But don't even.
Mr. Cycle has arrived.
Because whenever we were
He's
trying
working.
for Matilda at the start, that was it.
Yeah.
And the phone goes beep, beep, beep. You have to be ready to go, and there's nothing more pressurizing.
That is crazy.
It's terrifying.
But like, isn't ovulation is 2 days, isn't it?
Apparently.
It's quite shorter.
So they
Maybe
say.
it's quite shorter. That was not.
Is
Is
it? That's what they said.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think there's enough education around it. People don't know what's going on. People know what the crack is.
Well, you feel self-conscious or like, you know, not confident with getting it up. But maybe me shouting, pull yourself together might help.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would definitely
Maybe
not hurt.
it is. To be fair, most of the time I'm just like, yeah, it's fine.
But
know
would
what I
you
mean?
like
It's
throw a bit of a huff then and be like, fuck you, guy, and then just turn around?
Not really.
and go?
I just said it and like, look, just figure it out. Do what you gotta do. Figure it
Yeah,
out.
do what you have to do. And then,
Yeah, but I have bits about it like what is going on with these fellas?
but any guy I've been with,
Like it's been held up by strings, you know.
like Pinocchio. Maybe that's what you need to say. Quotes from Pinocchio: "Be a real boy."
If he's getting hard talking about real boys, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't
Well, on
think
that
that's-
note, I think we need to go back over to the coffee shop and find out if this guy's a real boy. Let's go over. I'll go in the background like this.
Well, I'm so glad we covered everything we wanted to cover.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything else you
including-
want to cover? I don't know. I
Sorry,
honestly,
just-
I don't know what this was. This was a
I just took
complete-
over. I just had so much to say.
This
It's that
was-
coffee. It's from the man that fancies me. Like there's chocolate chip syrup in it, and I'm very shaky. And like,
Is
let's
that
go.
flirty nowadays? Like putting a wee something in someone's drink?
He
Or-
did do a wee decoration stuff as well.
But I mean,
think he
like-
wants me, boys. I think he does.
I mean, a
I think he
roofie.
does.
I mean, if is that
Could have been
like
anything.
back in our day? That was kind of
Yeah.
people just did that for the flirt.
I always had to run out dramatically because again, Hollywood traffic wardens
Mm-hmm.
every 30 seconds. The guy was like taking down my car and like notes, and I was
This
like,
is a
"Fuck
wee
off.
bit like
This is like this town is crazy.
this is a modern day Cinderella in many regards, isn't it?
Yeah.
You head out and he's
Thank
gonna
you very
be
much, Dave. I
"Get
like
a
that.
straw."
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He ran after me, being like, "To match your hair," you know.
Yeah,
See.
but
See?
see, to me, I would think chat up lines like that are a bit naff.
I liked it though.
To match your hair.
To match your hair.
And then I'd be like, but there's also like dark as well, so it's
It's also grey. Do you have any grey strands?
You're trying to say there's white in that?
Any
What the
white
fuck?
hair? Yeah, and there is definitely.
Well, that's what my
yeah.
my wee one said to me the other day. She's like,
Yeah.
"Daddy, why do you have so much white hair in your bead?"
Beat.
As she says, "Why have you got so much white hair in your bead?"
Oh, that's really cute.
And I was like, "Fuck you, smacked her.
Fuck you. Uppercut.
Shut up."
You know.
I'll tell you why. Because you came along. I used to have
Yeah.
hair when you were born. You fucking energy sapping fuck.
There you go.
That's it. So, seriously though, joking aside, are you going to go back? I think you should.
To where? Oh,
Coffee
sorry.
shop right now.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, back to the north. I was like, maybe.
But what did you get a
Try
straw?
it. I did. And then, do you know what? There wasn't even a hole big enough for it. Oh.
Then you. Sorry.
There's not. There wasn't. I
go back
mean,
into
story
that.
of my life.
You
Like,
go
do you know what I
back in
mean? It's
there and
just.
go, sorry, your straw was too big for my hole. What do you say we take this somewhere else?
Yeah. I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I hope he doesn't see this.
I mean, I hope he does. Now, what's going to be funny is somebody will see it,
Yeah,
and somebody
and
will
they will
send
know.
it to this, and there's going to
Someone is gonna know who I'm talking about.
be the clips out of this
Oh, he's
episode.
gonna hear me call him a twink. I don't mean that. I'm sorry. I think it's good. It's a good thing.
But this episode is going to be so. If you saw any of the clips from this, you go, "What even fucking was this episode?" It's so random and so weird.
Yeah.
But no, I feel
it's good,
like
it's good.
I hope Willie's still downstairs,
Oh yeah, Willie was here. I forgot
and
about that.
then you can go in with him.
Oh, he's maybe the worst wingman.
You think so? Yeah. I reckon Willie'd be a good wingman.
He'd be flirting with him. I'd be like, Willie, come
Yeah.
on. Pull yourself together. He loves the twink. So basically, me and William were fighting over the twinks.
Right. So let's go. So if you're talking like a celebrity crush, who's your celebrity crush?
Oh.
That's a tough one. Like I imagine by your description, it'd be like Chesney Hawkes
Oh, I don't know.
or Schofield.
Schofield.
He's a bit of a twink type guy,
Schofield.
isn't he?
Oh.
And who else is a sexy guy?
Mm.
I don't know, in TV anymore.
Do you know who I do like?
After that
I'm
noise, I don't know.
Sorry,
what
I'm
do I like?
I'm stuttering. I don't even know his name. He doesn't need a name. Doesn't need a name.
Just a piece of meat to you.
You know your man from Squid Game.
The main guy.
Well, yes, him. But you know the
Oh, I think he's a cutie patootie.
Squid Game season 1 actually, not season 2.
There's a guy in Squid Game season 1 that I'm sure he's a tattoo of a snake in his face.
I'm gonna
I think
be
he looks
racist here and
exactly
say he's probably called Park something, because he's Korean. But do you know what I mean? The really good
I wouldn't
looking,
mind you parking that thing in me if you know what I mean.
the
Park.
really good looking Korean guy. Yeah.
So you like Korean dudes too? Like you like BTS?
the one that he kills at the end of season 1 in the last episode.
His
that guy.
brother? Or no, the guy fighting him in
The guy
next
fighting
Squid
him
Game?
at the very last one. Yeah. I do
Yeah.
like a Korean man now. I like a Japanese man as well. So
I'll be
watch
honest,
out.
I'm a bit
Watch out.
disappointed that you didn't give me any like Christian twinks. I was hoping for some Christian twinks in there.
Who are classic
Pat Sharp.
Christian? Sorry, I went full Korea.
Yeah.
I went full like weeaboo on you. Sorry. I've had to. This is like talking to my dad. It's like I've had to explain every phrase today.
Well, maybe you need to be a bit more inclusive and less ageist.
Floppier.
With the way-
Yeah, but me talking to you, I'm like floppier, and you go, what, like my dick? That's the age difference.
No,
like,
no,
come
I
on.
didn't. I said
Does there-
it's a different thing to a man of my age, a flop era.
You said, speaking of flop, I'm gonna go for piss, and I was like, right, okay. That's actually what happened.
Well, I've got
Okay, good.
incontinence. What can I say? It's the age
Yeah.
you go to.
There's a lot of big.
So
egos,
tell me some
lot of big
other
egos.
phrases before we go.
Phrases.
Phrases that I should know that's like hip and in right now.
Oh, well, earlier on I was like, cut the cameras, dead ass, cut the cameras,
What's dead ass mean?
like
'Cause-
right now.
right, okay, because to me dead ass when you get punched in the
Dead
ass,
See,
and you get dead ass.
this is the thing. We all mean different things. All of our
Mm-hmm.
slang, there's a lot of like Gen Z things.
I don't like you guys.
There's like low key vibes and stuff. That's like very Gen Z.
Right.
Low key giving.
Like I don't
Like-
like giving.
It's giving. Oh, giving cunt. I love that. Like, oh, it's very cunty. Cunty. It's giving cunt.
Oh, speaking
That's a good thing.
of giving cunt, there was a song in Eurovision
My
this
favorite
year
thing to do.
called called Serving Kant. K-A-N-T.
Yes, Kant. Yeah,
But it's
I
she
saw that.
says cunt.
serving cunt.
Serving cunt,
Serving
yeah.
cunt. I love that. Yeah.
So is that all? Like to me, I think Gen Z is just RuPaul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that all the same thing? Everything that comes from RuPaul.
There's
is Gen
RuPaul
Z?
does have a lot of good things.
Sashay away.
Sashay away. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
What's that mean?
Sashay away. It's when you're eliminated on RuPaul and you're sent home.
So you can't sashay away in real life.
You can. We should do it on the way over to this coffee shop.
No, I need. What I need to do is I need to go and speak to somebody who's normal of my age, and try to bring it back.
Well,
That's what I need.
I'm just trying to teach you. Just trying to teach you the vibes.
We're all fun.
It's low key giving cunt vibes. That's very
Giving low. So
It's low
What
key
does low key giving
or
cunt
high
vibes
key.
mean?
High key and low key. Those are different things. Can I look up some Gen Z things and teach you?
Please.
I also have
Hi.
no signal. This is a dead zone. This building.
Yeah, because if it's because of the things you were saying.
No one
they've
can ever
bugged
hear this.
The Wi-Fi. Do you have an iPhone?
No, I'm Android.
Well, gross.
Android, baby.
Because I was
You
gonna say I could share the passcode to the Wi-Fi,
Oh my
but
gosh.
I can't do it on that.
Okay, literally high key. First one, tea. Like that's tea. Do you say tea?
Yeah, can I have a cup of tea?
No, like not. I don't mean like tea next door. Like that kind of.
Mm-hmm.
The vibe. I mean like tea isn't like gossip. Like I have tea. We say that all the time.
I've heard of spilling the
Spilling
tea.
the tea. Yeah, that's the thing. Sorry.
I say, listen, I have some goss.
Look at all these
Biz?
slay era.
I've got some biz for you.
That's very millennial. That's very. It's,
I'm a millennial.
biz.
Simon.
That slaps.
That slaps
That
means
slaps.
it's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I've heard that.
Simp, which is my kind of man. Someone who's like desperate to please.
A
another person.
simp to me is somebody who maybe has an extra chromosome.
It's like because they're Simpsons.
No,
Like a simp.
a simple person, like a village idiot, I would consider
Yeah.
a simp.
Simp.
To be.
That's Gimp.
No, no, no. A gimp,
I believe you're thinking of Gimp.
no, a gimp is a man that wears an interesting suit of
Oh.
leather.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, that was a
Very expensive though.
A gimp's a gimp in my taste.
A gimp's a gimp.
Gimp.
A gimp's just a gimp. Sus. I love that. Very sus.
Like that's suspect.
No suspicious. Yeah.
Oh right, okay. So
Suspicious.
we would have been like she's sus.
Yeah.
A nonce might be sus. Someone's like he's
Yeah.
a bit sus. Nonce.
No, I won't say this, but I know my friends do who are younger than me. No cap, which means like
Lowercase.
that's the truth, like the absolute truth. No cap. So yeah,
Any more? Because to me, I think these sound like
I
rappers
actually
would
say these a lot. I say big yikes all the time, which is like yikes, but like big,
like so serious business.
as in like big yikes, and like that's bad.
Wow.
Big yikes.
Like so,
Or
my
like
day.
a-
You know what that would have been?
Yikes.
Crikey.
Back in the 20s,
Yep. Back in the
1920s.
in the noughties, when we were very naughty.
naughty.
Hope you know.
Salty,
Salty's my like.
like bitchy, like
like
kind of
coffee.
salty. Yeah.
You were
Delu-
salty.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably. Delulu, love Delulu.
Diluted.
Yeah, but he said Delulu.
Uh-huh.
It's just like shortened versions, like absolute. Oh my god, Riz! Speaking of Riz, your man in the shop, you know,
Riz. Oh, Riz is this Riz?
like the whole like yeah.
That's just fucking stupid.
Riz is like
Charisma. That's where that came
yes,
from, isn't it?
Riz, yeah, correct.
But now women Do they like guys licking their lips?
No, women.
Like, when did that become sexy?
Like,
licking your lips and rubbing your
You
hands?
talk about my segues.
Why
You just
touching your
went
face?
women, and then
Yeah.
went, why are you touching yourself?
Yeah, but no, why? Like, on Love Island, guys come in,
Yeah.
the girls like, you know what's sexy? You know what that was in my day? Somebody that's up to no good.
Yeah.
A little creep.
You know, like the thing. Yeah, they love it.
But then, you know
Yeah.
what I think? So when guys do this weird... What?
Yeah, it's not for me.
You know,
not me.
if you're gonna laugh, get into it. You know, just really go for it.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh
want.
no, I hate it, man.
I don't like an aloof man. I don't like a nonchalant man. I want someone to be like very like, you know.
I don't. See, at this point, I don't know what
know?
anything means anymore. I
You're
feel
like, what does this
like
mean?
I'm in Interstellar right now. I'm like, I don't know
Time
what it
means
all
nothing.
means. It's
To be
all...
fair, the room is completely blacked out. Like, you know, I don't know what time it is. There's no windows.
It's like time. It's party time.
Yes.
It's time you ain't got another coffee, I
Yeah.
think is what it is. I think
have-
it's time.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to
Went-
cover?
Nope.
That I haven't-
I have enough. My brain is done.
That I haven't railroaded you into in this conversation.
No, I don't know. I wish you well in Japan. I hope those guys have the same kind of words that you guys use. Because Japan
Oh,
this
go
is a
ahead.
fact, and this is
Yeah.
not racist.
right.
So I believe
Here we go.
they're one of the oldest nations in the world. They have good health. They live long. The Japanese.
Love
Those
them.
guys will be
Love
like not knowing what you're saying.
I'll have to slow right down. I am learning Japanese though. 30 days streak on Duolingo, not to brag.
Bet you you're not great at
30
Japanese though. If you actually went out there, they're probably going to be all like better
Oh,
at Japanese.
I will fully. I'll be doing my whole like little wee phrases that I've learned.
What, like? Give me a phrase.
I can do like the basics.
Bubble tea.
That's just English in a Japanese accent.
Fuck.
Which, to be fair, a lot of their words are just like the Japaneseified versions of English, which is funny. Like beer is biru, you know, biru. And like, you know,
And
these
what
other
else
things.
did they have?
Well, you've only like
Banzai.
konnichiwa,
Konnichiwa.
which means you do actually have to put on the accent though, because it's all like intonation based. So like yes and no is like hi is yes,
Yeah.
hi, and then no is ie. So you have to go to ie. You have to like
Yeah.
you have to put on the accent, or else they're not going to
Hi.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to say, do you want to say bye to the viewers in
Yes,
Japanese?
I do.
You say jane.
Harajane.
Eat to bye as well.
Harajane. Is that good?
Yeah,
where
that was
where
better.
can people find you? Now tell me this: are you going to do stuff in Japan?
Yes,
Like
actually, I
vlog and
am.
stuff,
Yeah,
make
no.
it
Oh my god, I'm gonna go.
follow
I'm
you on
gonna.
the
So
socials?
I'm 9 hours ahead in Tokyo, but I'm.
Oh, so you tell me some bets?
Yes. I'll give you the lottery numbers. I'll tell you what's
Nice.
going on. I'm gonna go live on Instagram in Japan, and just like if I'm anywhere cool.
How do you say live on in Japanese?
No, live, live. Yeah,
Right,
just. I hope no one Japanese is watching this. But
We
yeah,
have a
I'm gonna
big
go
Asian
live.
following. Mostly Singapore though, randomly. Yeah.
I'd have to go to Singapore anyway.
You should go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go live in Japan. I'm gigging in Tokyo Comedy Club on the 15th
And now,
in Shibuya.
and is that Japanese?
That's the
Shibuya.
Shibuya. It's the biggest one of the biggest districts in the city. Yeah.
I reckon I could be an old Japanese guy writing good.
You could be
Yoshimitsu.
you could be like Yakuza over there.
I like my wee pinky though. Don't cut it off.
Do you know what they're gonna call me? What do you call them? Gaijins. You know in Fast and Furious where they're all like, you know, have you seen Tokyo Drift?
Nope.
When they call them is it gaijins, which means foreigner. That's what they're gonna call me. Gaijins.
Fuck those guys.
Oh, well. But yes, you can find me in Tokyo next week, and
But where can people find it? Is that your handle? Tokyo next week?
Tokyo next week.
What's your
I wish it was.
Instagrams?
It's at Rachel McPeake Comedy on Instagram.
That's a rich
And that's
big
it.
comedy, and that's it.
And that's it.
You're done. I'm done. I need to.
You're-
I just can't cope anymore. I'm back at.
I've had
you've
so
put
much
me-
coffee and so
you've
much sugar
put me
today.
into a flop era
Yeah.
right now.
The energy was. I came in too high.
Too high and it's too much. And go home.
just
Go, just leave.
Just go. Get back up for that
What's
border.
the thing again? Say goodbye.
Johnny.
Janelle.
I'm the sly guy.